Hello everyone, welcome to Electric Test channel. Today we are going to see PUTT, that means Permissive Underreach Transfer Trip. Before entering into the topic, we have to know what is distance protection. Actually, the distance protection is used to find out fault location by the value of line impedance. How to find out line impedance? We know the fault voltage and fault current. By using these values, we can easily find out fault impedance. Let us consider line 1 with the zone 1 protection of set value 80% of the line 1. Why we are choosing line 1 zone 1 protection within the range 70 to 90% of the line? Theoretically, it is 100% of the line 1, but in the practical, we cannot choose 100% because of the impedance values can change according to weather conditions and CTVT errors. If you choose 100% of the line, then it reaches above our line. It will detect fault on the next adjacent line also. So we consider 80% of the line means it will be within our range. The remaining 20% of the line can be protected by using teleprotection schemes. That teleprotection schemes, how it is works. Today we are going to see PUTT, this permissive overreach transfer tree. How it is works, we will see. For testing engineers, we know some websites are available to study our electrical system. I have seen this website is very useful for our production engineers to understand about all our protection schemes in the distance protection. I will give the animation link in the description below. You can choose that and view the animation by the fault location itself. I will show here. When you enter into the link, there is Valence Electrical's animation page for PUTT transfer trip. They have mentioned clearly the distance protection with no communication and PUTT configuration mode. Let us consider fault occurs on the line near to relay 1. The relay 1 will detect zone 1 and zone 2 fault. The relay 2 will detect fault at zone 2. The no communication mode, there is no transfer of data between relay 1 and relay 2. In the PUTT configuration mode, the zone 1 trip transfer to the relay 2 by PUTT. You see here, if fault occurs near to relay 1, the relay 1 will trip instantaneously for both configurations. But in the no communication mode, there is no trip for the zone 2. The zone 2 will take around 20 cycles to trip. But in the PUTT configuration mode, the transfer trip is received from the relay 1. The relay 2 also will trip by some time, nearly less than 3 cycles. You see exactly no communication mode 20 cycles delay, and with the PUTT communication less than 3 cycles. These 3 cycles due to communication delay. If you see the difference between 20 cycles and 3 cycles, it's very small value. In the electrical terms, this 17 cycle will be higher value because this 17 cycle is enough to destroy our electrical system. If this 17 cycles is reduced in the PUTT configuration, our system is much protected. So we prefer for PUTT protection communication scheme.
Thanks for watching.